So today we're going to be reacting to a video that I found very, very concerning on the internet, and it relates to the PS5. So the video is titled, "Don't Accept Free PS5s from Grieving Parents." So you might see that and maybe like, huh? Grieving parents giving free PS5s? Okay, so the video's from somebody, a YouTuber called Pleasant Green. He did a video. He basically explains how a lot of these scammers are using more nefarious, like really pathetic tactics to scam people out of money. And we're going to get into the video. We're going to react to it. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. So please hit like, subscribe, click the bell icon if you want more of these reactions. Subscribe to Pleasant Green because like his content is absolutely fantastic. I've been watching a couple of his videos lately. It is great. Subscribe to him. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's react and see what this is all about, right? First, I want to thank all our members who support the channel on a daily basis. If you love gaming news, tech news, a little bit of YouTube drama scattered on between, and live streams every day at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, come support, click join. If you don't want to, that's okay. If you can't, that's okay too. Click subscribe, click the bell icon, and click the like on this video. It means the world. And you'll get your name in every video if you click join. So anyways, let's go on to the video, shall we? So let's go.
I saw a post on Facebook from a guy named Harris Frank who said, "My son was hit by a running car while coming back from college last week. He was hit by a running car. My heart bleeds every day. I bought a PS5 for him. He never got to see it. I want to give out the PS5 for free to someone who needs it. Seeing the PS5 every day hurts my soul. DM me if you are interested in the PS5 console." And I thought,
well, I know what I thought. I felt, what a poor bugger. I mean, he must have been on that PS5 a lot for the father or the mother to be looking at that PS5 every time after the accident and be like, I can't bear to look at this thing anymore. I mean, I would just sell it on eBay. I mean, making a public Facebook post is a little bit excessive now. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments.
oh my gosh, this poor father. I couldn't imagine what he must have been going through. So I messaged him and I said, "I'm so sorry to hear about your son. Do you still have the PS5?
No. Well, I mean, that's what he's wanting, right? That's what the grieving father is essentially asking for.
And looking back, I guess that sounds a bit insensitive, but he said he really wanted to get rid of it. Anyway, he responded and he said, "Yes, thanks for your condolences. You can take the PlayStation and we hope that it really helps your family. Where are you located?"
Okay.
I tell him what city I'm in and he says, "I'm currently in Connecticut, but I can send it to you through FedEx if you don't mind. I moved to Connecticut to my mom because I couldn't cope living alone after the incident. I can send it to you through FedEx. You just pay for the shipping fee if you don't mind."
Oh, that's where it goes wrong. It sounds like every scamming story since the beginning of time. You want $1 million from a Nigerian prince that died that was related to you. It's an escrow. We just need you to send us $5,000 for it to be released from escrow and then go to your bank account. No, I'm not going to send you nothing. And I'm certainly not going to send you money for a PS. Well, let's hear him out. He could, if the shipping's like $15, maybe. Let me know what you do in the comments.
Poor guy's so heartbroken he can barely string together a sentence. But I say, okay. Then he asked, "Are you promising me you won't sell the game if I give it to you for my son's sake?" I said, "I will play it in his honor."
Good choice, sir.
Then he asked for my address so he can calculate the shipping costs, and he says I just check on the shipping fee and it costs approximately $53.
$53 to ship a PS5. I've shipped a couple of PS5s in my time, and no, I wasn't a scalper. Was I? No, I've only shipped like 2 that I didn't need. Anyways, why do I have 2 in the first place? $53 to ship a PS5. What is it going to? Alaska? Hawaii? Let's see.
I hope you can afford that so I can go ship it to you now. And if I ship it today, it will be delivered to you tomorrow noon. It is next day delivery.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's kind of him.
Cash App account for a guy named Eastside Trey and tells me to send the money there. And this is where I start to get suspicious. Why does he want me to send money to a third party?
Could be, maybe he doesn't have a Cash App account or whatever, or a Venmo account. Maybe he's got a brother that will take, has Venmo, that make it easier for them. Not a complete reason to be suspicious, but it could be plausible that he's got a brother or his wife, or this is the wife posting and could be a husband. Who knows? Let's see.
Scammers typically do this because if they're overseas, then they need someone in the USA to collect it and launder it for them. And the reason that I think that that's what's going on here is because I took this post about a son being run over by a car and I did a search for it on Facebook, and I found an endless amount of profiles saying the exact same thing. Their son got hit with a car and they want to give away the PS5 to heal their broken hearts. And I thought that the Nigerian prince scam sounded ridiculous.
Did I not bring that up at the start of the video? Jeez.
Anyway, I just started messaging all these accounts to express my condolences and ask about the PS5.
Good idea, sir.
They all responded in the exact same way. They want to give it to me for free, but they need me to pay some random guy for shipping costs. And undoubtedly, when the money clears, I'll be out $53 with no PS5 to show for it. So instead of sending money, I just decided to have some fun with these guys.
I like his thinking. That's exactly what I've done. There's been a couple of times where I've had scam callers, right, calling me, and sometimes I'm bored. I don't have nothing else to do. I'll just sit there and I'll be like, "Sorry, say that again. Sorry, say that again. You want me to do what? No, you're breaking up. You're breaking up." And then they eventually just hang up on me. But they just keep coming. There's thousands of them. If I can make it a full-time job just being like a scam caller pranker, I would. And there's some people on YouTube that are really good at that. Fair play to them.
I wrote to Harris Frank and I said, "What was your son's favorite game?" He said soccer and combat, then car racing. I asked, did he ever play Battlefront? He said, yeah, he do. I said, what about Elden Ring? Yeah, he does have Elden Ring on the PS5. Then I said, what about Yahoo Boys? Now, Yahoo Boys is actually a nickname for young men in Nigeria who scam. Enough to earn me a block. I also had a grieving mom named Victoria who asked me where I'm located, and I said Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah, that also resulted in a block.
Come on, dude.
Doing this and
push it a little bit further.
Some even started to curse me in Yoruba. And this was all very fun for me, but I wanted to go undercover and learn more about the inner workings.
You know, that just peeves me off a little bit, that there's people, these scammers in other countries. It seems to be Nigeria quite a lot. Nigeria and India. Like, how heartless did these countries not get? Did people in these countries not grow up with morals? I mean, let me know in the comment section if you live in one of these countries. How are there? I mean, I know there's evil people out there, but for it to be happening on a scale like this, where hundreds and thousands of people are getting scammed out of their life savings, you know, the grandmas, grandpas, you know, like people with their life savings who are already in debt or struggling, you know, getting scammed out the little money they have left. How is this happening in 2024? Maybe that's one good thing AI could do. Just weed out all these AI, Indian, Nigerian scammers.
Of this scam. So I logged in as Microphone and I found a guy named
Microphone
who had the exact same story about his son. I started talking to him about the PS5 and eventually he wanted me to pay some guy named Lawrence through Cash App. But I saw a comment in my last video that said that the word ole is something to throw out in order to fish scammers.
Ole, 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 ole.
They use it as kind of a code word to determine if the person they're communicating with is a scammer as well. So I gave it a shot and I said to Lance, ole. And then he said a bunch of Nigerian stuff that he has since deleted, but he went on to say I knew. Wait, did it work? Does he think that I'm a fellow scammer? Did I get him to tell me more about his operation and this Lawrence guy? I said, will you teach me? And he says, what? I say, how to get money. He said, I don't understand what you mean.
Oh, he's acting coy. He is acting coy. Come on, teach us the inner ways. How you're a multi-billionaire scammer in Nigeria. Nope. No, I went back.
And this confirms what
let's go back.
I want to know how you move money from USA to Nigeria. You wanted me to send it to that guy named Lawrence. He said Bitcoin. Bitcoin wallet works in Nigeria. And this confirms what
I hate how these scammers are using cryptocurrency. I like cryptocurrency. I want cryptocurrency to become more prevalent. I want the price of Dogecoin to go up for no reason. Yeah, anyways.
I suspected.
Hate when these scammers use cryptocurrency.
Named Lawrence,
this is exactly why countries are banning cryptocurrency, because of people like this scammer, right?
Giving money from scam victims and then sending Bitcoin to this scammer. I said, you know Lawrence? Is he a guy here in the USA? He said, I have some guys that do have a friend in the USA. They give me Lawrence details and they will credit me in Naira. I said, so you text Lawrence and have him buy the Bitcoin? Or
have him buy? Oh. Sorry, I thought you said buy the Bitcoin and like buy the balls. No, never mind.
My friends. Okay, so Lawrence is the money mule here in the States. And not only is Lawrence taking a small cut from every deal, but the friends lining him up are also taking a cut. So when this scammer Lance learns that I'm an American who could potentially be his very own mule, he's very excited. He asks me, can you receive money in your Cash App? I say yes. He says, show me a screenshot of your Cash App. And I do, because if I can get victims to send me money instead of Lawrence, I can return it back to them and hopefully warn them about what's really going on. Say, let's see if you can get more people. I will help you. And he's like, how will I trust you? I say, what do you have to lose? And he says, if I send money to you, you will not run with it and block me? I say, nah, we're business partners.
Oh, this is good. I love when people do this. Like, they turn around the scam on the scammer and get the scammer to send them money. Send me $20,000.
So he goes on to give me instructions on how to be a money mule. Once I get money in my Cash App account, I will use it to buy Bitcoin, and Lance will provide the address of where to send it. This is the fastest way for a scammer in Nigeria to collect money from their victims. And once I'm on board, Lance goes to post about the PS5 in various Facebook groups when all of a sudden he's notified that a hold has been placed on his account. Apparently, Facebook recognizes when someone is spamming a group, and it's good to know that they're trying to do something about it. But scammers can always just use another account, and it turns out that there's a market for hacked and stolen Facebook accounts run.
Wow. There we go, guys. Change your passwords on Facebook. You never know. All these big data hacks lately, especially, you know, there was a big data hack where everyone's social security card numbers were leaked, right? By like a US government department.
These
Crazy.
are a bunch of Yahoo boys with a Telegram group sharing their secrets. And Lance proposes that we buy another account to keep the work going.
Damn.
Even buy stolen IDs in the event that it needs to verify your identity.
No way.
Now this is all
No way.
weird, but in order for this undercover operation to continue, I gotta give this scammer the tools that he needs. So I ask him, how much for an account? He says $30,000. $30 in your country. Worth it. So I proceed further down this rabbit hole by actually sending this guy $30 in Bitcoin. And he does exactly what he promised, and he buys an account for a guy named John Smith. Not the most convincing name, but
John Smith. You'd rather be called John Doe at that point.
we'll make a lot of money in this, I promise you. My friend just collect $1,000 now. And now this guy thinks that he's some kind of a kingpin because he's got me as his partner in crime. He says when all my friends want to collect money, I will ask them to use your Cash App, okay? And that's when I start thinking, either I'm going to save a lot of people, or I'm going to get a visit from the FBI.
FBI, open up! I know it seems like the scammer was sort of falling for this guy's tactics here at first, but now I'm seeing an angle. The scammer's got an angle here. It's like, I use your Cash App. I use your Cash App to funnel money through. You've got your fake ID. You will help me. You'll be my business partner. You will also be the one that gets raided by FBI. See who's getting scammed now.
But soon enough, Lance says I have made the post. And it seems like he's posted it in an automotive group.
Oh, again. My son was hit by a running car while coming back from college last week. He was hit by a running car. My heart bleeds every day.
As soon as I notice that the post is public, I send over someone who might be interested in this free PS5. A guy named Ben Dover. You guessed it, that's me, and I'm going to mess with him from both ends. I message this John Smith account and I say, hi, saw your post about your son's PS5. Is it still available? Lance then starts messaging me on WhatsApp to let me know that he's got a fish on the line. But it's really just me using a different Facebook account. And I have that account continue the conversation until John eventually asks me to send money for shipping. And who do you think that he tells Ben Dover to pay? A guy named Microphone on Cash App. Now,
It's getting interesting.
I only have one Cash App account, so I can't really pay myself. But I can make this scammer think that I did by creating a fake screenshot. Shout out to my friend Gambit for making this great tool to fool scammers. After I send it to the scammer, he gets very excited, and he gets back to me on WhatsApp and he says, do you receive it? Talk to me, Mike. It's been sent. Send my share through Bitcoin, Mike. And eventually he just calls me. Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Yes.
What's up? What's
How
up?
you doing? Do you receive the money?
We're in the money. We're in the money.
Yeah. Yeah, it came through.
Yeah, PC2, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
I know you have spent a lot on this. Send 20 and keep 30.
So this person thinks that they're getting a free PS5, right? But are you gonna ship him the PS5?
Yes, I'll show you everything.
But you don't really have a PS5 to give to them, right?
Yes.
Like what if they get mad? Like when they don't get the PS5, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna come after me?
No, it's nothing because it's not your name. We don't use your name. You
But that's why the FBI exists. They investigate things like these, right? Don't they?
get it.
So you don't feel bad stealing $52 from this Ben guy? You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have no sympathy at all that you're stealing from somebody.
I'll talk to him. Don't worry about that.
Like you have no problem.
Oh, dude, he's obviously getting a little bit more fishy and suspicious now. You're acting fishy. He's getting suspicious.
Like you sleep.
I'm totally rooting for this guy. I'm totally rooting for this guy to get into the scamming business now. Pleasant Green. I'm like, come on, dude. You're already in. This is so easy. You can make easy. This is easy money. You know what? Don't even post this YouTube video about you scamming a scammer. Just become a scammer yourself. Can you imagine if Pleasant Green was just like, guys, I'm ending the YouTube channel. I've came into money somehow. You know, what started as a project has now started into a career for myself. I'm getting all this money. I've got a business partner in Nigeria who won't take the fall when the FBI kicked down my door.
Fine at night knowing that you steal from people?
Yes, we don't have any problem about that. Me and you, we are safe. Don't worry about that.
But I'm worried about this guy. Like he's gonna get all mad that he sent $52 and he's gonna have nothing to show for it.
Mike, what are you saying?
I'm saying that don't you think it's kind of messed up to scam people like this?
Nothing's going to happen, Mike.
What? Well,
He hung up on him.
my little guilt trip talk didn't give him a change of heart because he goes back to bend over and he makes up some excuse about how shipping is going to cost $60 more. He even tries to make me think that he's at the FedEx store. But he doesn't want Bend Over to send that $60 to his new friend Microphone. He wants him to send it to that freaking Lawrence guy. And that really pisses me off. So I call him on WhatsApp to give him a piece of my mind.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, what's going on? You said I was gonna be your guy. I was gonna be your pickup guy, and now you're telling Ben to send money to somebody else. What are you doing? I thought we had a deal.
Look at this guy. He's actually literally in like a little village in Nigeria.
Huh? Is that you?
Kids running around. He's like,
Why are you telling Ben to pay somebody else $60? I thought you and I had a deal. I thought I was gonna be your guy. We had a chance to make some money, and now you're gonna have him send money to somebody else?
uh-oh.
Are you the...
Yeah.
Ben Taylor?
Yes, I'm the other guy. I never sent the money. I sent that money to myself. To trick you.
Wow.
I played a joke on you. How's it feel?
Even the Nigerian scammer's just like cracking up. He's like, you got me good, dude. You got me good. Ha 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 ha. Either way, he's still going to be scamming someone else tomorrow.
Wow. You tried.
Yeah. So you tried to scam somebody else, and I scammed you instead. So you're gonna go find yourself a better job, okay? Because scamming doesn't pay off. There's better things you can do.
I'm sure this Nigerian scammer's just sitting there like, you know what, Mike? You're right. You're right. This is really you've opened my eyes today, Mike. You know, thank you for that. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your intervention. I'm going to feed my family on good intentions. You know, all these good feelings that I'm feeling, it's going to pay my rent. It's going to pay the food bill. No, he's going to be going back out and scamming someone else tomorrow. All right? You can't pay your bills with good intentions. The road to hell wasn't paved with good intention. Never mind. Let's go back to the video.
Thank you.
All right. Well, it's been fun. It's been fun playing with you this last couple days.
What do you say?
But you need to go find a better job. You need to go find something better to do.
Please, can you just please give me the $20?
No, I'm not going to send you the $20. There's no $20. I sent myself that money. There is no $20.
The nerve of this Nigerian scammer. Can you at least send me the $20 that you didn't actually receive?
I taught you a lesson on scamming, and I hope that you learned your lesson. And this was followed by the typical sob story with him saying, we don't have enough to feed ourselves here, and that's why we engage in scamming. But I'm not going to give him $20 simply because he begged. I want him to earn it. So I say, okay, what can you
That's the American way. You earn it. You don't beg.
do for me for $20?
Please become a member of this channel. Click join, please.
He said, I don't know, Mike. I said, come on, what's something nice you can do? He's like, what do you want me to do, Mike? I said, show me something cool. And there's so much that he could do. He could
Bzzz. Mike's like, ah!
Sing a song for me. Teach me something about his culture. Or he could even...
Or how about I send a picture of my dookie in the toilet. Mike's like, yeah, send me something cool.
give me a virtual tour of where he lives. And that's exactly what he ended up doing. And
That's what I would do.
what life is like for a
Oh, here you go, Mike.
Yahoo.
I just dropped a chocolate bar in the toilet, Mike. What do you think of it?
even worth $20.
Oh, look at that. What?
Showing
Let me
you
go back.
was pretty cool. Sing a song for me. He could teach me something about his culture. Or he could even give me a virtual tour of where he lives. And that's exactly what he ended up doing. And he helped me to see what life is like for a struggling young Yahoo boy. And I thought it was pretty cool and thoughtful and even worth $20. I'm not showing you this because I think you should feel bad for these scammers.
I feel a little bad, though. I feel a little bad, but I feel bad for the people. I mean, that is a really horrible thing to do. You know, going on and, you know, taking advantage of people's emotions and, you know, saying you're a grieving parent who's just lost their child to a car accident. I mean, that is sick. But, you know, when you're separated from the country or the situation as a whole, you know, and you're living... Oh, there's no justification for it, is there? Let me know what you think in the comments.
I'm showing you this because I think you should be grateful for what you have and for where you live, because there's always someone who's a lot worse off than you are. And now you know a little bit of what goes on behind the scenes of this scam, and it might help you respond differently next time you run into something like it. I really appreciate all you guys who watch my videos, and I hope to keep sharing stories just like this. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time.
And again, that video is from Pleasant Green. Go subscribe to him. He likes to run into scammers and likes to make very compelling stories about their life situation. Anyway, no, I mean, that was a great video, you got to admit. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you feel bad for the scammer, or are you on Pleasant Green's side? I mean, let's be honest, the scammer doesn't really, he cannot justify what he's doing. But it's interesting that it ended in this way, and I think that's a big, you know, that it is a good lesson to learn, that you know, you live better than, there's a lot of people that are living off worse out there that are having to do this sort of stuff. You know, we all see scammers as faceless people, you know, people that just are evil sitting there in the laptop, and there are those sorts of people, you know. There are people that that do it, scamming as a job, that scam people's life savings and everything they worked for. They do that as a job, and they have no remorse. But, you know, this, obviously there are other cases like this Nigerian scammer here who literally has nothing, who can't pay their bill, who can't eat, you know, and that doesn't have an opportunity to go to school, to get a job, a well-paying job, you know, that's just in poverty, you know. So what would you do if you were starving? You know, what lengths would you go to? It's a good question to think about today. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm always interested to hear. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Consider becoming a member for more content like this. This is my first reaction video that I've done, possibly ever on the channel. Again, go subscribe to Pleasant Green. I'm going to be watching a lot more of his videos. I think you should too. I think you probably will after watching this one. And anyways, take care. I love you. Like, subscribe, click the bell icon if you want to support. Click join, become a member, get your name on this list, and we'll do more reaction videos. Anyhow, I love you guys. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm Blaze2K. See you in the next one. Bye.